So I wanted to talk about connectivity and particularly the people that you build around you, because I think that's really the whole purpose of this. Is that right? Yeah, we've got the brief, that's good. And I've picked up several things, and I'm sorry, they almost all feel like they want to come with an inspirational poster of someone running across a moor or something. But this isn't my first company. I can't remember exactly how many companies I've set up, but I think certainly 5 or 6. And I would say that I've had 1 spectacular failure and 2 moderate successes, and what's left there? 2 or 3, kind of ones. And that's kind of lives into, I'll probably use the wrong order. That leads into point 6 and 7, which I'll come back to in a moment. So the point is, you are only the sum of the parts of the people you build around you. Doing it yourself to a certain extent when you're a micro enterprise and it's you and you're out there talking to people, yeah, fine, that works, but I tell you what, it gets really boring really quickly when you're doing everything and you can't grow. And the biggest lesson I ever learned in business, and it's sort of the third one in, I think, was someone who was a non-exec. There aren't such things anymore. If you're a director, you're a director. But he was a non-exec director at the time of my business, said to me, "We can't sell this business if you do everything." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he gave me a book and I read it. And he's like, "Actually, you're absolutely right. If I can't go on holiday as a business owner," and I'm one of 3 founders in Beacon now, so I've sort of learned that lesson very early on. But if you're the business owner, you can't just go on holiday. You haven't got a business you can sell. You've got a lifestyle business, maybe. You've got a job. Okay, you're the boss, but actually, anyone who runs a business here, who actually runs a business here of interest? Who runs their own business? Or is a founder or something like that? So a good 50%. Who wants to? Who isn't? Yeah, I think hard about it if I were you. But it can work. But it isn't all aspirational, I tell you. Where was I going with that? The point is, build a team around you. Be dispensable. Please, be dispensable. Don't be vital for anything. At the beginning, you have to be. It's so annoying. You teach people and they bring it, and they come back to you and go, "Oh, can you do this?" But that's how you do it. You help people to become something, which is point 2. You delegate to them. You trust them to do something. They do it wrong. They will do it wrong. You go away somewhere quiet. You shout and scream. You come back and go, "Okay, fine, no problem. Let's do this." Delegate people, trust them to get it right. Some people just won't. And then, let them go with grace. It happens. But in Beacon, we've got a team of 10, and 8 of them I've known and have worked with for, up to 20 years, and all of them minimum of 8 years. And a lot of them came with me from the agency. So you build a great team of people who you know and you can trust to do stuff. If I have to, I can phone one of them at 1 o'clock in the morning and say, "Please can you do this?" And they'll do it because they know I won't ask them if it's not important. So it's both ways. 3 and 4 are sort of like the same thing, but it's important. Never be afraid to ask for support. I mean, people will help you. Some people won't. Forget about it, move on. Other people will. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for money. I mean, this is one of when I first set up a business, I was just terrified of actually asking someone to pay me to do something. Don't undervalue yourself for a start, because just because you can do something in an hour doesn't mean that you haven't had to spend 20 years learning how to do that thing in an hour. So make sure you charge your own time properly, and we pay our people properly and believe in that kind of stuff. But don't be afraid to go to investors and believe in what you've got. I mean, I don't know Nexus particularly. I think they're a good organisation. We work with Huddersfield. Although I'd love to work with Nexus. And Liverpool John Moore on the charity thing, so I sort of know a little bit about the university sectors. They can help you raise money, but you can find people who can help you there. Never be afraid of that. And don't be afraid to ask connections. You should be going around this room. You should, I know it's not natural for some people to be out there talking to people, and I might look like I like doing this, but I do. I really, really do. But at the same time, I didn't want to come here tonight. If I wasn't talking, I might have made the excuse not to come. Particularly because last night we were at an event we were hosting, a fashion fiesta, a charity event, got quite drunk, got home quite late. Yeah, I mean, all I've done today in terms of work is I've gone to a Pilates class, and I've turned up here. So I wouldn't have come. But come and meet people. If you go, I mean, there's a good number of people here. I hear really good things about it. It's generally the first one of these I've been to. I've been to a few other events, some good, some bad. Come to the ones that work and meet people. Digital marketing hub. Anyway, so again, but contrariwise, don't be afraid to offer those things. You know, you see someone you can help, even if you're not going to get paid for that help. I don't mean like, you know, someone says, oh, design me a brand, no, or a logo, or doing some software. No, but you help them with connections. If you can help invest in people in terms of time, money, do so. Is there anyone watching my time here, by the way?
I am.
Going to grab it on. Okay, fine. Right. How am I doing?
2 3 minutes, maybe.
Left. Crikey. Right. Be quick. Keep trying. Really keep trying. So just very quickly, failed with dignity. Okay. The company that I failed in most, which is the worst thing ever. I lost about £150,000 of my own cash in it, and it was just desperate. You know, to me, that's all the money in the world. To some people, it means nothing, but it was everything. Didn't lose my house, but it was very close. But I maintained contacts from those days. It all went really, really horribly wrong, but I maintained the contacts because I treated them with dignity. I explained what was going on, explained why it was happening, and then they stay with you because people respect that in you. Be free. Just behave the way you want to be treated. And equally, succeed humbly. Again, Beacon, early days. Might be brilliant, might be adequate, might fail. Hard to tell because we're 2.5 years old. Hopefully, the former. I put money in that as well. But if we succeed, it's not down to me. I'm part of this, and only part of this, and remember that, if you can.